welcome to Darling Reacts. Sorry, all of you, well, all 24 of you who are following this channel. I haven't put out any videos in a few weeks. Various reasons for that, including an excellent vacation, but I won't blather. I'm going to jump right into the video, which is what I prefer when I'm watching reaction videos. So this is going to be a clip from the Lawrence Welk show. Actually a Christmas special from 1958, and no, I did not specifically pick this because it's Christmas. It just came up randomly on my playlist when I shuffled it. So let's go back and see Lawrence Welk. Oh, this must be all the children of the Lawrence Welk show. Not specifically his, but everyone's.
A pleasant good evening, my friends, and a warm welcome to our special Plymouth Christmas party. As you can see, we invited all the children of our Champagne music makers to our Christmas party. Later on in the show, you'll meet each one in person and they'll join all of us in a Christmas song. Right now, we'd like to tell them and the youngsters in our TV audience that Santa Claus is coming to town.
Oh, champagne music. His orchestra had a distinct sound. I think it's the mutes. And accordion. I'd listen to this rather than Mariah Carey any day. See, it's the mutes. I think he uses them more than other band leaders. Cute. Okay, my favorite part is the accordion. Okay, that was adorable.
Thank you. A song of reverence and devotion by the Lennon Sisters on Christmas Eve. Oh, Holy Night.
Okay. Oh, I love this song.
Holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior.
The audio is out of sync with their mouths. It's okay.
Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. Our thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear
This is substantially better
angel
than the soloists and choir in the church I grew up in. The soloists used to make me shudder. This is very pretty.
Oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine. Oh, night
was beautiful. Great harmonies.
Thank you, girls. That was very, very nice. Now, here's a special treat
Very,
for all the
very
youngsters.
nice.
Jack Emma, Bo Wagner, and Cubby O'Brien, and the Parade of the Wooden Soldiers.
Ooh, I always like when they do the costume skits. Oh, yeah? Oh, now they're tap dancing. Okay. They really do look like toy soldiers. I mean, they're moving unnaturally. I'm just gonna say, they have to kick those things. Oh, classic tap dancing. This sort of reminds me of like a school musical. It's kind of goofy, but cute.
Thank you. Very nicely done, Jack, Cubby, and Bo. And by the way, folks, Jack creates all his own dances, his routines. Even here in sunny California, Alice Lawn finds that it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look in the 5 and 10, glistening once again, with silver canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. Dolls that will talk and will go for a walk is the wish of Jenny and Jen. And Mom and Dad will sure be glad when school will start again.
She's definitely got the whole June Cleaver look. Yes, I watched Leave It to Beaver growing up.
Everywhere you go, there's
But in
a
the
tree in
80s.
the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well, the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your
Wow, she really shows her teeth a lot while she's singing. That was nice. Very cheerful. Very nice.
Thank you, Alice. Now back to the Champagne Music Makers once again. We have a very fine arrangement of the toy trumpet. Johnny Klein, take it away.
Okay, now there's a toy trumpeter instead of toy soldiers. Okay. The sound of this orchestra reminds me of the sound on Wizard of Oz. I mean, the background orchestration. Oh my God. I tell you, I have aspired, dreamed of being able to play the accordion. I know, it's a weird dream. He's got a flute in his orchestra. I mean, this is more or less a big band type orchestra, right? Well, aside for the accordion and the organ. This really sounds like the Wizard of Oz. They're in Emerald City.
Thank you. Maurice Pearson never has trouble remembering his birthday. You guessed it, he was born on Christmas Eve. Now here's Maurice to sing the Virgin Slumber Song. Amid the roses Mary sits and rocks her Jesus child, while amid the trees
Wow, a hymn I haven't heard.
sighs the breeze so warm and mild, and soft and sweetly sings a bird upon the bough. Ah, baby, dear one, slumber now. Happy is thy laughter, holy is thy
Not gonna lie, this is not my
silent
favorite of the group.
breath. Lay thy head in
This does remind me of the choir in the church I grew up in.
on thy mother's breast. Ah, baby, dear one,
He did nail those notes, so that's good. I would hate to hear them off key. Ooh, harp?
Thank you, Maurice. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to introduce our charming guest, Miss Betsy Mills. Miss Mills presents the song Winter Wonderland on one of my favorite instruments, the harp. Miss Mills, it's indeed a pleasure having you with us, and take it away.
I love harp music. Oh, wow. Wow. Harp is notoriously hard to play, right? Whoa. Yeah, keep it short. It's hard.
Thank you very much, Betsy Mills. And now, friends, let's meet the junior orchestra. Boys would like to play for you All Around the Merry Christmas Tree. And on the vocal we hear Janet, Brian, and Cubby. Gentlemen,
So
all
this is like
around
the
the Merry
teen
Christmas
orchestra?
tree. 1, 2.
Yeah. So definitely 50s teenagers. A bit younger than my dad at the time.
All around the Merry Christmas tree, there'll be lots of toys for you and me, and gifts for all the family. All around the Merry Christmas tree. All I hope is that when Santa comes, he won't forget to bring my set of jumps. And for Janet, a new spinet, right beside the Merry Christmas tree. And a doll with the waves set in her hair, sitting in a little rocking chair. A fire engine with a clang clang bell, and horses in a circle on a carousel. Oh, what joy, oh, what fun, opening the presents one by one. Oh,
Yeah,
how
I'm a
happy
sucker for
we will
kids
be,
singing,
all
especially if
around
they're
the
actually in
Merry
key.
Christmas tree.
Oh, or mutes.
And gifts for all the family, all around the Merry Christmas tree.
Never heard this song either.
Oh, how happy we will be, all around the Merry Christmas tree. All around the Merry Christmas tree. All around the Merry Christmas tree.
That was cute.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, youngsters. Tom Owens, our fine organist of the junior orchestra, has his own arrangement now of Sleigh Ride. Tom, let's hear it.
Whoa. So before there were synthesizers that could make all kinds of sounds, there were organs that actually had special effects on them that could reproduce other instrument sounds, and also special effects. Like, there was just a sound that sounded like a synthesizer, but it was not. I've seen some organ performances at old movie palaces that had their, oh my God, he looks like Mr. Rogers. I mean, the hair, wow. I've gone to see those concerts, and it's amazing what they can do. So there's all these like little buttons that can change the sound of them, and there's also sometimes special effects, like they can reproduce thunder or bells and stuff. They're really impressive instruments when you're talking about a theatrical one. Is he messing up the playing or something? Just, it's probably that I'm watching this without a sync audio and video. That's probably it. Yeah, this sounds like a 80s video game here. Thank you, Mr. Rogers.
Thank you. Baby's first Christmas is always an exciting event. Let's listen as Janet Lennon and Aladdin make plans for you, Don.
Hang up the baby stocking, dear. Don't you forget the sweet little dimple darling never saw Christmas yet.
I told her all about it, and she opened her eyes. I'm sure she understood me, 'cause she looked so cute and wise.
What a tiny stocking.
It doesn't take much to hold little pink toes of babies away from the frost and cold.
But then for the baby's Christmas, it never will do at all. Why, Santa wouldn't be looking for anything quite so small.
Wait a minute, Daddy.
Oh my gosh, he's got his armchair.
What should we do for baby dear?
Here is my plan. I've borrowed Grandma's stocking, the longest one I can.
Hang it next to brother's, and then I'll begin to write a note to Santa Claus.
I'll fasten it with a pin.
This is baby stocking that hangs in the corner
Sounds
here.
like, well, it reminds me of my mother.
You've never seen her Santa, for she only came this year.
But she's just the dearest baby, and
I
now
love-
before you
Can only sing a few notes, but I think this is in her range.
Her stockings with goodies from the top down to the toe.
Thank you, Aladdin and Janet. We have many requests for our first violinist, Dick Kessler, to play Ave Maria.
Okay. Oh, the harp. to take a moment just to point out or appreciate the fact that shows like this back in the 50s and 60s really brought types of entertainment into the homes of a lot of Americans who couldn't see this sort of thing in person. So when you look at the Ed Sullivan Show or this, or all these variety shows, you know, someone not living near any big city or not traveling anywhere, they would get to hear and see violins and see country music, see Motown, see a big band. And I think we all take that for granted now. We can see anything we want through media, and also more of us have opportunities to see different genres, but this was like a lifeline into a high-end, quote, low culture. I like that.
At this time, we present a happy young man, Warren Looning, from our little band. Warren is flying to New Orleans right after the show to spend Christmas with his family. Here he is with his buddy, Pete Fountain.
Pete Fountain? Wow. The guy on the left in the dark? That is Pete Fountain, I think. Famous clarinetist. My mom loves him. And Al Hurt and a whole bunch of jazz singers. But yeah, he was from New Orleans. I like this arrangement. These instruments are doing completely different things. Oh, I really like this. If I had a playlist for this channel, this is playlist material. I think that's been my favorite so far.
Thank you. A very good friend, a very dear friend of mine, Louise Gilbert, who has coached many of our vocalists, has set music to one of my favorite prayers. Joe Feeney will sing it for us.
Oh, back to church.
Lord, make me a channel of thy peace where there is hatred. I may bring love where
definitely prefer his voice over the other
where there is
male singer who was singing him.
discord, I may bring harmony. Where there is error, I may bring truth. Where there is doubt,
Oh, this is good.
I may bring faith. Where there's despair, I may
tenor,
bring hope.
Nice.
Where there are shadows, I may bring thy light.
Okay, that was an excellent voice.
Thank you, Joe. With outer space travel being the big subject of conversation these days, let's take a trip
1958.
with Janet, Brian, and Cubby as they visit the Outer Space Center.
What? This is like what? This is
Outer space Santa, shining up the stars. Outer space helpers, packing them in jars. Milky Way workshop, what
just
a
when the
busy
Russians
place.
were
Getting Christmas ready for
sending,
kids
like,
in outer space. I
Micah
dreamed
up to
I
outer
had
space,
a saucer
right?
that grew and grew and grew. I dreamed I was a pilot. I flew and flew and flew. I didn't see a thing all night. The Earth was far away until I saw the strangest sight along the Milky Way. Outer
God.
space Santa, shining up the stars. Outer space helpers, packing them in jars.
No, this is my
Milky
favorite.
Way workshop, what a busy place. Getting Christmas ready for kids in outer space. Their Santa was an odd one, not fat but tall and thin. He didn't have white whiskers, but moon glow on his chin. His suit was made of stardust, it really sparkled neat. He didn't go ho 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 ho, he went beep 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 beep. Outer space Santa, shining up the stars. Outer space helpers,
Okay, I
packing
love
them
this.
in jars. Milky Way workshop, what a busy place. Getting Christmas ready for kids in outer space. I jumped the flying saucer and flew and flew and flew. Till back in bed I landed, was glad to be there too. Now you don't have to worry about the kids on Mars. They've got a Santa of their own that won't be needing ours. Outer space Santa,
Gosh.
shining up the stars. Outer space helpers, packing them in jars. Milky Way workshop, what a busy place. Getting Christmas ready for kids in outer space.
I love that.
Tomorrow, all over the world, people will be celebrating Christmas. We who have had the pleasure of bringing you the Plymouth Show, along with all the folks at Plymouth, extend to you our warmest wishes for the happiest of holidays.
Oh, the commercial sponsor.
And in the spirit of the season, Plymouth has asked that we forego the usual commercial messages in order that you may enjoy uninterrupted this Christmas Eve music with Lawrence Welk and all the Champagne music makers.
You did show that car. Okay.
A favorite poem by Longfellow has been set to music. Larry Dean sings, I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day.
I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carol
This reminds me of church again.
The words repeat of peace on earth, goodwill to men.
Yep.
I thought as how this day had come, the belfries of all Christendom had rung so long the unbroken song of peace on earth, goodwill to man. And in despair I bowed my head. There is no peace on earth, I said, for hate is strong and mocks the song of peace on earth, goodwill to man.
There is not a lot of peace on Earth right
Then
now.
peal the bells
Or
more
in
loud
1958.
and deep. God is not dead, nor doth he sleep. The wrong shall fail, the right prevail, with peace on earth, goodwill to man.
I like that.
Well, it won't be long before the children will be opening their toys. So here's a teaser, children, the March of the Toys.
Ah.
1, 2.
Gosh, this sounds like this 1950s music appreciation record I used to have. It was also demonstrating, whoa. It was demonstrating stereo. So it's got well beyond the usual big band orchestra. It's got all these flutes, well, and violins. So I guess it was more of a orchestra. What is that? A bass flute that looks giant? Is that a thing? That was very cute.
Cubby O'Brien, the drummer in our junior orchestra, has a vocal solo for us this evening. Tell us the story, Cubby.
Wake up, Mother dear. Someone's in distress. I know it's not the wind I hear. It's Santa Claus, and he's in an awful mess. He's too fat for the chimney, too fat for the chimney. So open the door and let poor Santa Claus in. There's no room for his tummy. Please do
Relatable.
something, Mommy. Without Santa Claus, so how can Christmas begin? I don't see how I'll get the present I've been looking for.
Nice voice for a boy, for a young boy.
Please let him in.
Very cute.
Thank you, Cubby. We have a very fine trombone man here for you now from Milwaukee. Kenny Trimble would like to play Christmas Dreaming.
Gosh, there's so many songs on the show. Just got to mute for that Guy Lombardo sound. I like the sound of this. My mom would like this. Doesn't sound like any Christmas song I know, but it's nice.
Beautiful solo. Now, friends, let's join little Alice Lawn, the lovely Lennon sisters, and our choir with a very beautiful Christmas carol, Silent Night.
Aw.
Silent night, holy night, what is come? All is bright, round yon virgin, mother and child.
This is one of the Christmas songs Lawrence Welk would have grown up with because it's a German Christmas song. Stille Nacht.
Sleep in heavenly peace.
This is the woman who reminds me of June Cleaver again.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm,
This is the guy whose solo I didn't like very much.
round yon virgin, mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace.
I like that guy on that solo much better than on the other song. Ooh, that bass voice. Wow.
Now more Christmas carols. Hark the herald angels sing, O little town of Bethlehem, and oh, come all ye faithful. This time we would like to ask you folks to sing along with Myron, Buddy, and Jerry.
The after the other. No.
Now, friends, as we told you earlier in the evening, we have all the children here for our Christmas party. And we would like to have you good people in our television audience meet them. I'm going to make the rounds here and bring you over there to the different members of the band. Larry, will you be good enough and introduce your very nice little daughter here?
Thank you very much, Lawrence. I would like everybody to meet my daughter, Lori, 2.5. And can we wish everybody a Merry Christmas?
Right in there. Can you wish the folks Merry Christmas?
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
That's it, that's it. And here we have Dick Dale. He doesn't need an introduction.
Thank you, Lawrence. This is my little boy, Ricky. He's 4 years old.
Say hello, Ricky.
Can you say hi?
Hi.
Good. And here we have Bill Page. Bill?
My name is Scotty. I'm 7 years old, and my favorite guy in the band is Bill Page because he's my father.
My, that was very well rehearsed, young man. And how about you, Russ Klein?
My name is Lanny Klein, and this is my father, Russ.
And here we have the gentleman we introduced just a little bit ago from Milwaukee, Kenny Trimble.
I'm Jim Trimble, and I'm 15.
My name is Patty Trimble. I'm 9 years old, and this is our daddy.
Now, let's look over here. What good-looking boys we have here. You're going to introduce yourself, or else you're going to do it?
They're going to do it.
Okay. I'm Bobby, and I'm 11. I'm Larry, and I'm 8. I'm Quinn, I'm 9.
Thank you very much, fellas. Here we have our debut with a very, very good-looking young lady.
This is Lane. Lane is 5 years old.
And here, of course, we have Rocky Rockwell and the children.
I'm Winona, and I'm 12. I'm Jeff Rockwell, and I'm 8 years old.
Thank you, children. Here we have Jack Martin.
This is Jack, 18, and Jill, 15.
Jack and Jill.
And from our brass section, we bring you George Thau.
I'm Linda. I'm 18 and attend the University of California.
She's
I'm Wilma,
18.
I'm 15.
Here's a gentleman you don't see too often on our show. However, he's one of our very important members, Kurt Ramsey.
This is our youngest boy, Neil, age 2.5, and Kurt Jr., age 8.
Thank you, Kurt. Here we have Billy Wright. Thank you, Lawrence. These are my two children. Linda?
Hello, I'm Linda Kay, and I'm 18.
I'm Joe Wright, I'm 17.
Larry Dean is next, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mark Jeffrey. He's 1 year old. And this is David Michael, age 3. Want to say hello? Say hi.
Oh.
That's the idea. Now let's come over here. Over here we have Norman Bailey with the two very lovely young ladies.
Thank you, Lawrence. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present my two daughters?
My name is Cynthia Bailey, and I'm 9 years old. My name is Janice Anita Bailey, and I'm 6 years old. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Of course, one of the
now,
other kids
isn't
is
that nice? Isn't
yelling.
that nice? How about one of you girls coming on the show and singing a song for me one of these days? Would you like that? Are you a singer already? You think you're going to be a champagne lady when you grow up? You don't know yet, huh? Okay, and next we have Jack Emerald, ladies and gentlemen.
This is Timothy Jack, and he's 1.5 years old. Say your name, Greg?
I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember. This is Gregory, and he's 5, and Debbie Lynn.
Let me reach up here so they can hear you. What is your name?
I'm native in the COO.
How old are you? 4 years old? 4 years old. Huh? Thank you very much. And
She
next
does not look four.
we have
She looks
Barney
like
Liddell
3.
and his family.
I'd like to say hello for
Ooh.
Terry, who can't be with us. He's 15, and this is my son.
I'm Pat, and I'm 13.
This is Nadell, and I'm 9.
And here, ladies and gentlemen, we have a family from Texas. Jimmy Henderson.
Thank you, Lawrence. This is our baby Jill, and she's 1 year old. Girl?
I am Jen Henderson, and I am 9 years old. I am Julianne Henderson, and I am 5 years old.
And here we have my godchild, Lois Ann Amadeo. Will you say hello and introduce your...
Hi, I'm Lois Ann Amadeo, and I'm 10, and this is my red-headed brother, and he's Rusty, and he's 3.
Buddy.
And this is my little brother, Bobby, and he's 21.
And here's another gentleman that's a very important member of our band. He rehearses our little band for us, does a great deal of work with them, and in most cases only sits in the trombone section. We don't see too much of him up there. Pete Lofthouse.
Thank you very much, Lawrence. This is my family. This is Carolyn. Carolyn's 16. Barbara Joe. Barbara's 14. And this is Kent. He's 4.
Whoa, age spread like my family.
Now, next, we would like to bring you the gentleman that plays all the nice violin solos for you, Dick Kessner and his family.
Thank you, Lawrence. I'd like to introduce the youngest one here, Lisa Michelle, 21 months. And I'll let the other two announce their own age.
Those blondes.
I am Catherine Kessner, and I'm 9 years old. I'm Judy Kessner, and I'm 12 years old. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
And next to this very fine family, we have Johnny Klein and his family.
Thank you, Lawrence. I'd like the children to introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm John Jr. My name is Joe Klein, and I'm 6.5 years old.
Jim.
My name is Judy Gunn, and I'm 5 years old.
Good for you. A very nice boy. And here, ladies and gentlemen, we have our good friend Pete Hansen and his family.
Oh.
Thank you, Lawrence. We'll let them introduce themselves.
I'm Chris, and I'm 14. I'm Gretchen, and I'm 6. I'm Peter, and I'm 9.
Thank you very much for bringing the children down here. Over here, we have a very fine Irish family, Joe Feeney. Joe, will you introduce the children?
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to meet my family. This little fellow here is George Patrick. He's 7 months. This little girl here is Kathleen Marie. She's 2.5. And this is my oldest boy, and he's 5 years.
Very nice. And now over here we have a family,
Very nice.
a very lovely family from New Orleans. Pete Fountain, you will please do the honors.
Oh, here's Pete
This is
Fountain.
Jeffrey. He's 2. This is Kevin, 3. And Dara, 6.
Another very large family next to Pete here. We have big, tiny little Junior and his family.
This is Dana Marie, and she's 2.
Big,
this is
tiny.
Frankie. He's 3. This is Angela. She's 4. And this is Stephanie, and she's 5.
Thank you. Now,
Wow,
we couldn't bring
that's a
Jimmy
lot of
Roberts
kids close together.
down here today. He just came home from the hospital today, which is good news for all of us. And his good wife brought the children down here, Mrs. Jim Roberts.
Thank you, Lawrence. This is Gary Lee. He's 1 year old, and this is Stephen James, and he's 4.
Stephen James, huh? Nice to see you, Stephen. And next, we have 4 very, very lovely girls, and I wouldn't be a bit surprised if one of these days we'll have a quartet of accordion players. Myron, you'll introduce them, please.
Thank you, Lawrence. This is Holly, a year and a half. Robin, who is 4. Speak up. Speak up.
I'm Chrissy, I'm 7 years old.
Those are the dresses
I'm
my
Randy,
mom
I'm
always
9.
liked on me.
Now we're going to move back here, and this time we're going to meet all of the Lennon family.
Gosh, even more?
Right?
I'm Pat, and I'm 7.
And this is Joey, and he's 19 months. And this is Mimi, and she's 3. And this is little Bill, and he's 4.
I'm Danny, and I'm 8.
Very nice. Now,
So
I
what,
better
are there
not
7 of
forget
them?
my own family. I brought my
Aw.
family down here, and first we're going to introduce Larry. Larry, will you please come in?
My name's Larry, and I'd like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas.
And next we have Donna Lee. Donna, please. You going to say something to our television
that's
audience?
beautiful.
Yes, I wish them a Merry Christmas, too.
Thank you very much. And how about
Beautiful skirt.
your sister? Did you bring her down with us?
Over there.
Okay. I'd like to introduce my grandchild now, Laura Jean. Laura, will you please come over here? And Shirley, my oldest daughter, come over here. Come to Grandpa, huh? Okay, there we are. Uh-huh. Now, isn't she going to make a nice little champagne lady? You want to say hello to the folks? She's a little bit too young. Thank you very much, Shirley, for coming by.
You're welcome.
You bet. Now we would like to, we've been bragging about our talented children. We better have them sing a song for you. If all learned the words to Jingle Bells. Children?
Okay, how's this gonna go?
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dancing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over fields we go, laughing all the way. One bobtail ring, making cheer and fun. Fun it is to ride and play and play and fun to run. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh.
Children?
I have to say, they've really mic'd them up pretty well, or got a nice mic that's picking up everybody.
Everybody now.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Yes, my good friends, with this jingle bells, we have to leave you good people again. All the children and their families, the Plymouth dealers of America, our Plymouth people in Detroit, join me now in wishing you all a joyous and holy Christmas. Thank you so very much for spending this Christmas Eve with us. And now a pleasant good night.
Wow. Wow, this turned into an adventure. When I started this video, I had no idea that it was a 1 hour special. Actually, I thought it was just a couple songs, and then wow, this has been an adventure. This whole reaction is not what I expected, because I did not know this was an hour-long Christmas special. I thought at first it was just, I don't know, one song or two songs, and then it kept going, and I was thinking, oh, a half an hour, and I still thought it was a half an hour, and then I just looked at the time. It's been an hour. Okay, this is by far my longest reaction, and so I'm really, really hoping that this is allowed on YouTube, because otherwise I've just wasted an hour of my time. But wow, there's a whole lot of things I could say about this, but I'm going to keep it kind of short because I've said plenty during this recording. One, something that always comes into mind when I see Lawrence Welk, and I think too few people know this, is actually the reason that Lawrence Welk has such a distinct accent and also seems sometimes like, I don't know, not the most extroverted person and kind of a little bit uncomfortable on stage, is he actually grew up in either North or South Dakota, I think, in a very, very small community, a farming community that was made up of German immigrants, or at least German-speaking immigrants. And he did not grow up speaking English. And he did not grow up in a big city or anything like that. So I don't know exactly what path brought him out. But, he ended up, entertaining people around the world for decades. But he never lost the accent that he had gained as a kid, sort of like Henry Kissinger, except, Lawrence Welk over Henry Kissinger every time. The second thing I wanted to say is that I, as a child, used to watch the Lawrence Welk show with my grandmother, which is something that's relatable to many, many people. So this was actually the early 80s, so a long time after this recording, because his show was on for what, 30 years? Um, 40 years? I'm not really sure, but his band was together even longer. Anyway, so I used to watch this with my grandmother, and in hindsight, I think she probably liked it because Lawrence Welk had the German accent, but also, this is exactly the type of music my grandmother would have liked, and my mom likes just pure happy 1950s stuff, and having all the kids, and no negativity and no rock and roll, just like pure sort of classic Christmas songs and religious songs. Um, and I guess I don't have that much to say beyond that, so I'm just gonna quit now and stop this recording, do some editing, and I'll put it out there onto YouTube. Thanks for watching. If you possibly got this far, really, thanks.